Hello everyone, my name is Vamshita. I am pursuing my degree BSc Data Science in TSWRTC Regalgirigutta. Today I am in front of you to explain the topic homogeneous linear differential equations with constant coefficients. By this session, you can solve any type of problems from homogeneous linear differential equations, and I will explain the method of solving and example problems in this session. So first of all, we have to know what is the general form of the homogeneous linear differential equation. When the equation is in the form of a d square y by dx square plus b dy by dx plus c into y equals to 0, then the equation is said to be homogeneous linear differential equation of second order. So let's move forward. Here this is the general form of homogeneous equation. When this equation is equals to 0, we can say it as homogeneous equation. When there is a function in RHS, we can say that as non-homogeneous equation. How to solve this problem, we can see step by step in easy process. Here first we have to write the equation which is in the form of general form. First we have to check it is a homogeneous or not. When there is a homogeneous equation, then only we have to apply this method. After writing the given equation, step 2, here we can see here d by dx and d square by dx square means first derivative and second derivative. We have to replace first derivative means d by dx with capital D, and second derivative d square by dx square, which is the second derivative, we have to replace that with the capital D square. Here this is the equation, so we have to replace with capital D and capital D square. Here d square by dx square, so we have to replace this d square by dx square with d square, and here we can see that remaining is y, so we have to write as it is, and plus b is as it is, and we have to replace the d by dx with capital D, so we have to write capital D, and here remaining is y, plus c into y is equals to 0. Here after replacing with d and capital D square, we can see the equation. In this equation we can see y is the common for all, so after taking y common, we get equation as a into capital D square plus b into capital D plus c into y equals to 0. Here we can see that this function is in terms of d, so we can write it as f of capital D into y equals to 0. Next step is to find the auxiliary equation. Here the auxiliary equation means f of m equals to 0, means there is no y terms in this equation. To find this auxiliary equation, we have to replace the capital D with m, so we can get auxiliary equation. So now we have to replace the capital D with m. So here a into capital D square, so we have to replace it with m square plus b into m plus c. Here there is no y term, so our equation is am square plus bm plus c is equals to 0, which is the auxiliary equation. So here we can see this is a equation in the form of quadratic equation. As we all know, we can find the roots for this equation. So next step is to find the roots for this equation to find out the general solution, because general solution is 3 types, means depending on roots general solution may vary. So we have to remind that we have to find the roots. When there is the roots are equal and real, so we have to apply this formula. When the roots are real and distinct, means when the roots are real and different, means here we can see when the roots are 2 and 2, these both are equal, so we have to apply this formula for finding general solution. When the roots are 2 and 3, here these 2 are real, means these 2 are positive and these 2 are different numbers, so we can say we have to apply this general equation to this. So another one is complex, means when there is a form of a plus ib or a minus ib, when we got the equation like 2 3i, so we have to apply this formula to find the general solution. Let's move forward to more understanding of this concept by seeing example problems.
Okay.
Here the given example problem. So this is the question: 4 into d square y by dx square minus 4 into dy by dx plus y is equals to 0. We know the general form of homogeneous equation, which is a into d square y by dx square plus b into dy by dx plus c into y equals to 0. So we have to compare this with here. So here a is equals to 4 and b is equals to minus 4 and c is equals to 1. So here it is equals to, RHS is equals to 0. So we can say this as homogeneous equation, and we have to apply the previous method. First step is to write the given equation, which is 4 into d square y by dx square minus 4 into dy by dx plus y equals to 0. This is the given equation. First we have to write the given equation. After that, step 2. Step 2 is to replace first and second derivatives with capital D and capital D square respectively. So we have to replace this d square by dx square with capital D square, and we have y minus 4 into d by dx we have to reply with capital D into y, plus here we have y is equals to 0. So this is the equation after replacing d and d square. Next step is to find the auxiliary equation. Before that, we can see here y's are common here, so we can take the y as common. Then we get equation as 4d square minus capital 4d plus 1 equals to 0. So this is in the form of f of d equals to 0. So next step is to find the auxiliary equation. To find auxiliary equation, we know that we have to replace d with m, and the auxiliary equation is f of m equals to 0, means there is no y terms in this. So we have to replace the d and d square with m and m square. So auxiliary equation is 4m square minus 4, and d we have to replace with m plus 1 is equals to 0. So here we can see the equation is quadratic form. So we have to find the roots. To find the roots, we have to split the middle term into two terms. By using these terms we get as, means here a, b, c are there. Here a is 4, b is minus 4 and c is 1. After splitting this term into two terms, we have to, when we multiply these two, let us suppose capital A and capital B, when we add or subtract these two numbers, we have to get minus 4, and when we multiply these two numbers, we have to get the multiple of a into c, means we have to get, when by using two numbers we have to get 4 into 1 is 4, right? So when by using these two numbers we have to get the multiples 4, and when we add those two numbers we have to get as minus 4, add or subtract. So we can see here minus 4 can be split into minus 2 and minus 2. Minus 2 plus minus 2 is minus 4, which is equals to b, and when we multiply these two numbers, minus 2 into minus 2, minus into minus plus, minus into minus is plus, so 2 into 2 is 4, which is equals to a into c. So we can split the minus 4 into minus 2 comma minus 2. So we can write here 4 into m square minus 2m minus 2m plus 1 is equals to 0. So we have to find the roots. For that, here we can see 2m is common in these two terms, so we have to take the 2m as common. After that, 2 into 2 4 and m into m square. So here it became 2 into 2 4, m into m square, means which is equals to 4m square, and here minus 2m into 1 is 2m, which is equals to above case. So here we can take minus 1 common. After that, minus 1 common, minus 1 into 2m is minus 2m, and minus 1, which is equals to minus into minus plus 1. So we can split this equation into this form. After that, we can see 2m minus 1 and 2m minus 1 is equal in both cases. So here 2m minus 1 we can write as 1, and there is 2m here and minus 1. So we can write it as 2m minus 1 is equals to 0. Next, here we can see 2m minus 1 is equals to 0 and 2m minus 1 is equals to 0. Means 2m is equals to 1, 2m is equals to 1. Here we got both equations as m is equals to 1 by 2. Means
here the roots are 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. 1 by 2, 1 by 2 both are equal. So as previously we see that when the roots are real and equal, we have to use this formula to find the general solution. So now we have to find the general solution by using this formula. So what is our general solution now means we have to find by using this formula. Yc is equals to e power mx into c1 plus c2 into x. We have to substitute this root 1 by 2 in this form. So yc is equals to e power 1 by 2 x into c1 plus c2 x. This is our required general solution.
Thank you for giving this opportunity.